Wait, oh, I should also make sure the auto's working. Hey, y'all say something real quick?
Something
No,
real
is the
quick.
other working?
Something.
Hey, perfect, beautiful. Love to see it. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. We're here. We're gonna play Dungeons and Dragons. That's all I got. uh, Kicking it off. Last week, crazy thing. Haven't said that in a while. Um, the party found themselves making their way up this tower in the formerly Githzerzai city, suspended up above in limbo. And as they've been making their way up that tower, they've noticed that they're starting to have quite a problem on their hands. Mainly is that fighting hurts. As we have quite a few people, while able to get some healing in, especially someone like our barbarian fellow, a little bit hurt going into this. They made their way to the top of this place while also picking up a very, very lost person here as well. Uh, Going by the name of Zentova. Apparently here on a business trip and just happened to be caught at the worst possible time imaginable. However, seeming that while they have no mutual interests, she wants to survive, and that counts as one. They find themselves joining together to make their way back up to the top, and they see this golden amoeba-like thing hanging upon this place. And they know, especially due to the sort of gift given to Zelthar, that the Fate Breaker, the object in which they have made their way here for the breaking of Terran's curse, does indeed lie in this room. Not only with that, it seems to lie in this creature, which they've now come face to face with. They managed dispatching the smaller minions with very little difficulty. The rough part is coming, where it seems that this creature, just the mere presence of it, is starting to inflict madness upon them. And we will start to see some of the effects play out as we're going to continue throughout combat. But that's enough for a recap. We kind of all remember what's happening. Let's see. Is anyone any notes I have for anyone in particular about a thing that happened?
Sparks he lost 7 inches of height.
Oof. Forgot about that. Yeah.
I mean, it's not actually that bad because I've grown significantly over the campaign. If anything, I'm just back to my normal height when I arrived at you guys.
I thought you were net
fair.
smaller, but I'm
No, I was always a 4-foot cat. Man.
Cat, man.
Man cat.
Man cat.
Meow.
Not as bad as it could have been. Yeah, I don't think I have anything in particular other than for Sean. However, I do know that I believe. Is it Sparks? Do you have the one that's currently giving you disadvantage on ability checks? Sparks or Jungun has that one. However, with that, we're gonna just start kicking things back off at the top initiative where we had left things off, and well, he's not here. I forgot about that. He's at the top of it.
Yes, that's why I said you have to take control of him.
Yeah, I forgot.
Good luck.
Did
Yes.
I remember I did a curse on the big guy last time, but I don't.
Disadvantage on wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, but I don't remember if that was until the end of my next turn or if it was longer than that. Because I know that the hex was on the other one that was petrified.
That was the Hound of Ill Omen, which gave one of the other things disadvantage. No, you didn't reapply your hex, but you could use your Hound of Ill Omen again when your turn comes up again.
Right. No, it wasn't the Hound of Ill Omen. It was the Shadowfell Shard after using a meta magic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Is the other thing that my hex was on? I guess I can.
It's dead.
Move it.
It's
dead.
Okay.
I know that it was It was petrified. So.
No, yeah, and then it was killed.
So yeah, on your turn you'll be able to move that over.
Okay, there's all my stuff. An
Yeah,
action to
and
do that, isn't it?
the shard is until the end of your next turn, so.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to check and make sure if it was a turn thing.
Do
I
it
thought
again!
that it might be.
Do it again!
Yeah. Do we still like wisdom for that, guys?
Yeah. I mean, I can burn his legendary resistances with wisdom.
Alrighty. Well.
Okay.
Kicking things off, let me look at Chaos' character sheet. Alright, I can guess what I'm about to do.
Up. Fly and smack.
Yeah, I just want to see if he had anything sneaky in here.
Magic. What can I do? Oh my god, that's so tiny.
He's still currently raging. Let me double check what his rage is. Oh god, something's in my nose. Oh, that's hair from my face. Don't like that. Okay, so he has the +1 AC. So, Chaos is going to jet his way forward, taking after that massive slad who had just teleported away. Actually, let me get like... There you go. He's gonna do a good old Okenos. And he has 63 HP. He should not be reckless, probably. This is for the first. That's unfortunate. See, this is what he should be here with. Okay, never mind. That's what I expected. The second one will hit. 19 points of damage. That's including his rage. Awesome. Then... Okay, he's already got... Yeah, we'll do throw out Brynhild as well. Oh, that'll definitely hit.
Oh,
13 points. 32 points of damage in total. As Kalis makes his way forward, interjecting himself between... I don't know why a part of me is like, I should call him Stripe Eye, just be petty. But interjecting himself between Sparks and Sindem as he begins swinging with Gnarled Heart. You watch as this creature takes damage. It's almost like these sort of globs of flesh. It's more like mass, beginning to sort of like fall off, and splattering towards the walls and things like that. But actually a pretty hefty chunk to it in that brief time. But it's action bonus movement. And with that, we'll move over to Sindam. I believe he does not have any legendary actions after go between those two. No, he did not. Well, at the start of his turn, sort of zeroing in on Zentova as he's found his way right next to you.
I do not like that.
Let's see. Joe, you like me, right?
Currently, that could change.
Depends on how many times you try and kill him this fight.
I don't know. He's given it a good go a couple of times.
How smart's this fella? He's a pretty intelligent guy. You know, he can see a problem when there is one. And what he's gonna do, you watch as he sort of turns his attention to Zentova. You see this sort of massive, like writhing form with this clawed hand and this massive arcane focus in its hand. As he just sort of looks at you. Oh, I take care of you. You watch as his head turns towards Sparks, and he's gonna cast Power Word Stun.
I'll cast Counterspell. Thank you.
At what level?
Give me a sec. I need to look at my spells.
Yeah.
I guess 3rd level.
Better go ahead and give it a roll.
Yeah, charisma check. I'll use my Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage. Charisma, that's where it exists. 17.
Let me double check it. It's the spell level plus 10, right?
Yeah.
It's
It's
an 8th level spell.
8th level spell. Okay, that's what the last point of luck is for. Goodbye, everybody. Yeah, I'm fucked. Great. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll see you in 2 hours' time then, because it's 40 minutes per fucking combat round. Great.
Alrighty. And you watch, with that, as Sparks is just sort of left leering in the air. Now, casting a spell is his action for that turn. Doesn't really have a crazy bonus action you can do that turn or anything like that. However, he will have legendary actions coming up.
Okay.
That, we're moving over to Zentova.
Alright. Let's see here. Okay. Now let me see, what does this do? Again? What do you want? Does this do any damage? I don't think so. Why can't I see the full description of this stupid spell?
What spell? Not showing?
I mean, it's showing, but it like cuts it off in like the little preview thing, and I can't see the rest of it. I don't think it does any damage. That's fine. This is an action. Of course it is. All right. So, first, I'm going to do meta magic is 2 sorcery points. So I'm gonna do a quicken spell. And that boosts me down to 10. What are you doing? No, absolutely not. Get out of here. Go. So I'm going to cast Fear on him. Wait. I'll drop Hex.
Yeah.
Does it take anything?
Fear is a concentration spell.
Yeah. Yeah. Does it have to do anything to drop Hex, or does it just automatically take care of it?
It just drops.
Okay, that's fine.
And it is your bonus action, correct? You're quick in spelling it?
Yes.
So, as you send forth this sort of, is it like a, what does Zentova's like fear look like? Would it be like an eldritch horror vibe? Like, what is like the image trying to be invoked by something like that?
So, I imagine that like, I don't know how crazy this can be, but like what I'm picturing is like,
15th.
So it'd be like it would be like a vision that he would kind of see, or like visualize. So I imagine like these really dark and thickly needled trees just start growing up and casting shadow over everything. So it looks like he's in like the sense of like in a deep, dark, like ancient wood that is like looming all around him, and it just becomes a little bit colder and like a shadow, almost like a shadow passes over the sun kind of feeling, and like everything is still when it should not be, and it's just very just something bad is around the corner sort of feeling of just like oppressiveness.
And as you do that, you feel the sort of magic flow through, and it's almost like the image becomes a visual illusion as you all see this sort of scene begin to surround in the area of that fear. And you just see this vile, gnarly tongue go across his face, just lick his lips. I could do a vacation? He is immune to the frightened condition.
God damn it.
That's the Lord
Oh.
of Madness.
Well, madness doesn't mean you can't be frightened.
You still have your action.
Do I think the meta magic thing. Oh, we also have the shard also because I use meta magic, so we're gonna affect his wisdom again.
Gotcha. Is disadvantage in wisdom checks and saving throws?
Yeah. And meta magic. I think I can only do like a cantrip after that.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I can't do a level 1 plus spell. Okay, so what cantrip do I want to do? Um, let's do a sorceress burst. Damn. No windows. I don't want to update right now. Shut up.
Feel free to give me an
So,
attack roll.
attack. Normal.
An 18 will just miss.
Ah. Alright, well. That's all I got.
You have movement if you'd like to get out of his range.
Well, would that be an opportunity attack though?
It would be an opportunity attack, but if you end your turn next to him, you're going to have to make a saving throw against madness. So you have to pick your poison.
That's true. That's true. I was kind of hoping he would attack me so I could use the staff and get away. Yeah, let's. Oh, it wants me to put a cone down?
Oh, that's for your fear. You can ignore that, or try and just click off it.
Okay, there we go. Alright, so I have to use these keys here, so let's do. Oh, the game is paused.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Audio. Can I drag and drop? No. One. Hello?
You have to use your arrow keys. I don't know why drag and drop is still broken in this game.
I am using my arrow keys. Oh, keyboard's not turned on, that's why it doesn't work.
Oh, that'll do it.
2, 5, 10, 15. Oh boy. I don't want to go that way. I was there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And we'll go diagonal down to 30.
Okie dokie.
Is that far enough away or no?
To avoid the aura, it is not.
No.
You
I don't have.
Yeah. You could
I don't
move
have any other movement.
move towards like right here. You could just move diagonally down there that way, and you'd be out of the aura. But either way, you're gonna take an opportunity attack. So you would still take one from right there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, let's go down there and have like turn down before. Yeah. That one. That one.
He will give it a go. Excuse me. And he's gonna use. Use this fellow over here. That is a natural 20.
Wow. Okay.
In all fairness, this attack doesn't do that much damage. It's only a single attack. It's an opportunity attack. So that would be sum total. That's max damage on that. Almost. That's crazy.
Cool.
That is 55 points of slashing and necrotic damage in total. Do you have necrotic resistance to either? Make a difference?
I don't
Okay.
think I have resistance to anything. Let me check.
I don't know if you have some weird necrotic resistance from something. Okay.
I don't think so. But I can use my reaction.
Yeah.
to get further away. And I would like to expend 3 of these 10 charges. Where's my pen? Of the Eldritch staff to get away. Where did my pen go?
Let's see.
And that's
So,
up to.
Yeah, you'll turn invisible, and then you can teleport anywhere within 60 feet.
Yep.
You will remain invisible until the start of your next turn.
Yes. Oh boy, this is gonna take a lot of movement with the arrow keys. You can move on to somebody else then.
If you want to, you can just gesture someone on the screen. I'll move you that way.
Okay. Let's go.
What? Over there?
Here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You are invisible. Cool.
Right.
But with that, we move over to Jagan.
Ooh, it's my turn. Oh Lord.
Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot that I had bless up. So it would have been a 1d4 to the attack. I'm sorry.
I don't even know you fucking
I'm
have
sorry.
bless.
Yeah.
Where do you get bless
There
from?
was something
Jagan?
I have it written down. I think
I'm pretty sure Kayla's gave it to you.
Oh, he's talking about his guidance thing.
I guess. I didn't write down where it came from, but I just have add bless, 10 temp HP, 1d4 to attack on save
Oh,
rounds.
your
10.
potion of heroism.
That's right, that's what it was.
Yeah, and don't forget to subtract your HP.
Yes. Yeah. That's why I was looking over there. I was like, oh, because I saw the temp HP.
But yeah. If you'd like to roll your damage real quick, go for it.
Is that enough?
You were only one off.
Oh, okay. Why does it say list character again? That's annoying. 15.
15, gotcha.
Write this off here.
Alrighty. Go for it, Juggin. What you got?
Okay. Just checking. Syndova's like 50% health. Spark's at what, 50% health as well? Or less?
I'm less than I'm more than 50%.
Okay.
think
I know
the lowest
Kayla's.
one is Kalis, and he's around 60.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'll be lower than that. I just haven't done my math yet. I'm at 54.
So I have the Griffin statue. Can I activate that now?
I thought Kalis had it, but sure.
No, he gave it to me. Because he could fly. He was like, I don't need it anymore. I said, yeah, I'll take it because I don't fly.
Okay, that would be an action to do so, I believe.
Fantastic.
Let's see. Oh my god. Shit. Yeah. Use an action to speak the command word and throw the figurine to a point on the ground within 60 feet, becomes a living creature. So yeah, it'd be an action, but you could do it.
Okay. Does it take me action to get on it, or do I have to wait?
You could get on as part of your movement.
Okay. I'll like to do that. And then whenever it's... I'm assuming it takes a Wrath in mind?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll fly away on the Griffin after my turn. For my bonus action, I want to move this guy. Which, correct me if I'm wrong, there's just 20 feet. I can attack it from here, right?
If you were right there, you could attack it, yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'll have to move to the...
And let me get a Griffin. Oh, did you just put something down for that?
No.
Okay, I don't know what that token right. Oh, it's your spiritual weapon.
Yes, sir, Bob. I'm going to cast it again, but I'm not casting it. Oh, what level did I do? I did it at 4th level.
Oh. How's you frozen for you guys?
No.
Oh, there we go.
Did a 17 hit?
17 does not hit, say.
Oh, okay. Welp.
Wait, what the fuck? Why is that griffin a parrot? I didn't even realize. Look at this shit.
That's funny.
Okay.
Is that canon? Is that how it always been? We just never brought it up before.
I guess.
And then whenever it takes its turn, I would like it to fly like over here ish. So 60 feet, right?
Yeah. Well, it has 80 feet of flying speed.
I think this is good enough, like around here.
Alright, gotcha. I'll give you control over that token after I do that. That way, I have to babysit you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And oh shit, huh? I don't know what I'm doing right now, y'all. I swear. I'm just
It's
clicking
okay.
shit. There you go. You can all move the griffin. That's easier. Alrighty. But doing that, the griffin will indeed take the fuck off. Doing so without having to worry about anything pesky like, say, opportunity attacks. Let's see. At the end of your turn, though, or the griffin's turn, I guess, doesn't really matter. Sindem is indeed going to use a legendary action. Of course. Let's see. Jungum, are you suffering from madness?
Yes, I had that one thing on me. Disadvantage ability checks.
Okay. So he's going to use subversion, and I need you to make a melee attack against the griffin.
No.
And this would also include Kalis.
I'll attack Kalis.
No,
Oh,
Kalis is going to drop sparks. Because Kalis is also inflicted with madness. Every creature that within melee range of another. Last time I did this, I thought it was only one creature at a time, but I misread it.
Oh, that definitely
And
hits
you
it.
hit the shit out of this guy. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry. As the sort of miasma begins to flow out from this creature, seeping in through the minds of those who've been inflicted with the madnesses of Sendam, Jungun, you strike out of this griffin with Kanji, smacking it right on the top of the head as lightning briefly courses through it. That's only 13 points of damage to him. That's not bad. And in an even wilder rage, you could say, Kalis is going to swing out towards Sparks, and you will not take a reaction shield. Sparks, Kalis will do 18 points of damage towards you. Do that legendary action.
What was the hit roll?
It was a 29.
Oh. Cool. So fun.
Alright, with that, Zelthar, is your turn.
I'm below half hit points
Okay.
now.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Do you have Hunter's Mark, or is Hunter's Mark on anybody?
Hunter's Mark, the The last target Hunter's Mark was on was killed, so you can put that up on something now.
Oh, perfect.
I can imagine who it's going to be.
Yeah, probably. Another question: am I in Sendem's range of like attack? If I leave, will it attack of opportunity?
You don't seem to be
Concentrating, though.
in his melee range.
Okay.
Where's the Hunter's Mark icon?
That seemed like a very specific statement.
I know.
No.
I just went out. Okay, I'll move over here for starters. Dot dot dot.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Okay. And then I'll oh, if I do Hunter's Mark, that's a bonus action. Yeah, I'll do it. It's okay. For my bonus action, I'll move Hunter's Mark to Sendam, and then I'll hit it twice. Hit them twice.
Or
Paragraph 29, 27.
so we can continue the next part. Go ahead and roll damage. It's 1625. Bella. As now, hard to tell because it's not exactly like he has a completely natural form. I will say at this point, Sindem does seem wounded by the sort of flurry of attacks that have kind of come upon him thus far.
Good to know.
But that's action, action, bonus action. But as you send the two icy arrows from, oh man, I forgot how I pronounced that name way back when. From the ice bow.
Ice bow. I love it.
I'll have to think of a new one later. It'll sound nothing like it did previously. You watch as you score marks against it as it recoils from the Fey magic imbued within it. As I said, it is wounded at this point, but it is still a chunky boy. Still got quite a lot of life in him.
Gotcha.
But if you have anything else for your turn?
No, that's all I have.
Gotcha. Alrighty. With that, over to Sid. Now, Sid cannot fly, but he can run, and he's been having to do a lot of that today. As after just running back over towards that side, he is going to run right back towards the opposite side as he's sort of this annoyed grumbling as axe in hand sprinting towards the other space. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay. And he's gonna do his Teddy Bearbarian thing.
Teddy Bearbarian.
How many attacks does he have? 2. Why does it have his attack? Let me just roll. Okay, no, it is. It rolls the correct one. We'll take this wrong. The first one will definitely hit it. Oh wait, he has advantage. That's technically still the first attack. Correctly now. And the second one will just barely hit. What's that? 33 points of damage from Sid. Yeah, no, as Sid comes up, magical axe in hand, as he begins to carve into him. Yeah, no, wow, hit you more than I was expecting. But shit, good bear. With that, now we're going to over to Sparks. I need a Constitution saving throw from you. The DC is Uh, 19, I do believe. Let me double check.
Kill me.
Oh
Just
no.
someone end my suffering. Fucking. Yeah, I'm done. Someone message me if you want anything.
Alrighty. Oh, I just saw that. That's truly unfucking fortunate. Alrighty. With that, we move back over the top with Kalis. Kalis coming down towards the far side, getting away from Sparks. I take a step back. He can stay in range. He's gonna make two. He's gonna make Great Rope. Two Great Rope. It's your attack. 60.
Is Sid?
Rough.
Is Sid affected by madness?
Yeah, actually, it's a good. I almost forgot about the balloon.
I didn't know because he's a teddy bear, so I didn't know how mad he could be.
Oh yeah, well, he certainly is now.
Oh, I shouldn't have asked anything.
I would have remembered at the start of his turn, probably. And Sid. Well, and on the bright side, he got probably the best one he could have gotten, which is the creature must use his or her action each round to attack the nearest creature. Hopefully, none of you guys go near. Alrighty. But with that, we're gonna go over to Kalis. Does Kalis have anything? Should be. Alright. Variant Classic. Not right. Oh, it's a natural 20. Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
I'll roll the second one. Okay, they're both gonna hit. So the first one. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oof. Is that 83 points of damage? He's suddenly looking really bad. Alrighty. As Kalis, still sort of in his blundering rage, also, if I remember correctly, he can't speak right now. No, it was Sid who couldn't speak earlier. That's what it was. Kalis begins sort of wrapping around to the other side, and as you see it distracted once more, almost as his eyes aren't totally on him, one thing you become aware of Zentova is that he's been able to see you this entire time.
Fucker.
Seems invisibility was not effective. However,
It's fine.
that thought was enough to take his attention away from the 8 feet of Diratar that was barreling down upon him as Keglis hits him along the sort of top side of his sort of head shoulder area. You watch it sort of cranes down as it comes together, and he bounces off the ground slightly as the hit goes through. And
As this thing is staring at me through the invisibility and being distracted, I'll just blow him a little kiss.
And with that, gonna move past Kalis's turn. But Condemn is gonna use a legendary action to do a thing called. No, that doesn't even do anything here. How far can we even go? Where's my ruler?
That's a ruler?
See, now I'm like kind of glad you guys are 15th level because that means I can do stuff that's just kind of fucked up sometimes.
Oh, you couldn't.
Um. So as you can see, this creature clearly on one of the last of its legs in a very unexpected blow. It's sort of reeling in its spot. It goes, "You may take this from me, but I'll return one day. It's how this place will always work. I don't think you all getting the chance to leave here alive, even with death." And at 9th level, he is going to cast. What's the range on that?
I don't know. You tell us.
Well, within range. He is going to let you see a word. You hear a word of magic leave his lips. It's in a tongue which is purely incomprehensible, but the one you can understand the essence of it, especially you, Jungum, is a word of death itself. As he is going to pass Power Word Kill on Jugget.
No.
I would love to be able to do something. Unfortunately, I'm stunned. So
I used my reaction and I cannot. Ugh.
And that's it. There's nothing that happens. You see that, and sort of everyone in their stupors, you watch as atop the griffin, Jugun goes limp.
okay.
Yeah.
Tova, it's your turn.
Oof.
I don't do healing, so I don't even actually I can't see Juggernaut at all. She's
Also,
literally out of my sight.
There's nothing to heal. She's dead.
She's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, power kill is just instant death.
So we need like a resurrect?
If you can fucking help me pass this goddamn save, I can do something.
I don't know what I can do to help you with that.
Got a bless, another potion of heroism, maybe.
I've got a potion of invulnerability.
That doesn't help me.
Mm-mm.
Does the battle bear have any modifier? Oh yeah, he's attached to the Kalis, isn't he? That's the default.
Yeah, he doesn't have. He only has barbarian class abilities.
Mm-hmm.
I will say it's a choice to make. You can either try and help somebody, or Sindem also does look close to death, but that also requires actually hitting and killing him.
Just trying to kill the
So-
big guy is probably the best idea at this point, to be honest.
Yeah. Like I literally on the map cannot even see Juggun, so Zentova wouldn't even know that she has
Exactly.
fallen.
So just
Yeah. So I'm just gonna do what I was going to do anyway. And for my action, what spell level do I have here? Oh, that's right, they go up. Let's do this at. Let's have fun and do this at.
yes. Don't even thought.
1 through 8. Where are you
Dick.
going?
I'm thinking about either 6th or 8th. Let's do 6th level. Why not? Let's have fun. So let's do Magic Missile at 6th level on this guy for my action.
There's no roll. As
Nope.
as the sort of force of arcane energy comes bursting forth between you, you have no idea what this creature just did, but you do have a sort of sinking feeling in your gut that something terrible just happened, even if you are unaware of it. And using that sort of creature's final moments of retribution. Oh, what the fuck? Sorry. Oh, I know. I just bugged out. That was my fault. My chat went all crazy for a second. Sort of exploiting the creature's petty moment of retribution. You blast him with a mass of arcane energy that just begins scattering chunks of him on the back side of the room. And as the pieces of this creature are beginning to sort of fall, you notice that they start to sort of coalesce around a center mass, almost as if a core of some type. And what you see is what forms is it almost looks like two small chain links, or pieces of two small pieces of chain wrapped around each other. As it sort of materializes into that, and you know exactly what that is. That's what you're here for.
Excellent.
With that, as Sendem falls, in the distance, while still quite a bit of ways below, you know that this is not yet a safe moment. While the leader of those Slad may be gone, they are certainly independent creatures, and many of them were on their way here. So, as you roll...
Hey,
Yeah, go ahead.
Zeltha. I was asking Zeltha. Well, I was asking Neff if Neff had any less spells.
No. I do not.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand slack-jawed. How long does Powered Stun last? Or is it just until I pass it?
So it actually is. I thought it was 1 minute, but it's until you pass.
Okay, fantastic. Wow, this is gonna suck.
It's a con save. You're good at those. Watch
Yeah.
this. Roll it right now. You're gonna pass.
Uh-huh.
See? Told you.
Shut up, you.
That's counts, by the way.
Are we out of combat or are we still doing turns?
You are out of initiative order.
Okay, because I want to beeline it right for that item.
So, as you're all there, everyone's sort of still slightly delirious. You notice that the griffin that Jungle was atop has begun to ride down to you guys. And Sparks, in your stupor, you were not able to notice at the time, but Jungun has been unmoving this entire time.
Here you go.
Hmm.
But, what happened?
I don't know. I was locked in place.
I think I saw Var.
That's not
Please
my
tell
name
me-
anymore. Stop calling me that.
Osiris.
One second.
It got formerly known as Var. I want to check on Kalis.
I am going to heal you before you stand up.
Oh, thank you, Sparks.
So, I can
I'm
tell
also
you
going
guys
down a
now,
potion.
because it is going to be very convenient for you going forward. Because Kalis, in essence, is kind of an NPC with the madness he has. Where what it did was it made it so that Kalis will do whatever anyone tells him to do that isn't obviously self-destructive.
Oh.
I am going to basically I'm gonna fly up to the big ooze thing, and basically just immediately send off some sort of flare or something like that to let the ship know that we need picking up. Big old blaster light.
Yeah, we'll just fucking fireball the roof off this bitch.
Yeah.
And
then also look for the thing that we've come for.
Oops.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm already
No.
there looking at it. I want to try and pick that thing up.
Yeah, but we need different things, don't we?
We do need different
No.
things.
I thought we did the same thing.
So as you do that, Sparks, on making your way back down, you're gonna see this sort of light radiate from the ship, confirming that the signal has been received as it starts moving in this direction. But as you fly back down, you do see Zentova there with the Fate Breaker in hand.
This thing. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we are going for the same thing. I see.
Mhm.
And
That's over. We need that.
You'll need this? This is what you're here for?
Yeah, we just need it like once to free a friend, and then you can have it.
That is unfortunate.
Why?
Because I need it more.
Well, couldn't you have it after we've used it?
Would I know how that works?
You know that it is not. You know it's not like a one-time use thing. Like it's a powerful artifact, of course. But it could be misused, and that could be linked to some whole other problems. It's very unpredictable. It's almost like almost like a quantum artifact, As long as somebody's looking at it, it's fine. But if it ever eyes get off it, things get fucky.
It's the fucky.
See, I don't think that you understand. But the need that my boss has for this is very great. Probably more so than yours, unless yours is also saving the world, in which case it is less.
And
Equal.
you're not gonna hear. He's not gonna. I forgot he can't speak. But Sid just kind of garbling yell.
I think we can maybe discuss this in a moment. We can potentially do like a Rochambeau for it.
Or I could just leave with it.
Oh, he's finally here
Can you?
after the combat.
I
Oh, hello.
Here. We'll go on pause for a quick second just so I can get things fixed on the camera side, and then we'll fill you in on what just happened.
Sure.
I'm gonna
That's not a
message you.
good-
Elijah.
Alright, it's fine.
18.
18. So, with subtle spell. Actually, no, you don't even need the material components.
No.
I forgot. Because I was gonna say, I was like, oh, you see a little tuning fork. No, that's fucked.
Was there any point me rolling the dice then?
There was. I was gonna give it to you if it was 20 plus.
Alright, well, here you go then. Fucking give me a sec.
See, here's the thing with how that works. It's pretty sure it's.
Oop. I don't know why I rolled it twice, sorry.
So Zentova hasn't done anything.
Zentova's currently
yeah.
subtle spelling, teleporting away. That would be my guess. Or plane shifting, or something like that. Suffice to say,
Did
she's
we
running away
see
with the
her-
artifact.
Did we
No,
see her
because
use
she's
the
subtle
thing?
spelling.
We just saw it not be there anymore, I guess.
No, I'm standing there with the artifact in my hand because I ran over and grabbed it from the remains of this creature.
20. The perception is a 20.
So, you get a spark of magic from Zentova.
Cool.
You know something is happening. That's what I'll give you.
I'm fucking counterspelling.
Now you still have to roll for what level is this counterspell at?
Third.
Fucking 7.
Damn.
Oh. Plane shift to 7th level spell.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, as you see like the air beginning to ripple around Zentova just a little bit, you feel the sort of slight uneasiness gather in your stomach, and then almost like grabbing the magic out of the air around her, you watch as it into your hand and dissipates.
Alright, now I cast my spell.
Zentova,
Make a wisdom saving throw.
can you make me a wisdom saving throw for polymorph?
Oh my god.
Is okay. I get +4 to saving throws also.
A plus D4.
That
Oh, it
doesn't
didn't
matter.
matter.
It's a 6.
And as Sparks sort of has that magic in hand, you see him go about to toss it
you.
away, flicks it right back towards Zentova, and she is a turtle.
Tortoise.
Tortoise.
Oh no. Very mad-looking tortoise.
Now the funny part is, held and worn objects are melted into the form, so the Zentova still does have the fate breaker, but just as a
I
tortoise.
know, we can deal with this in a minute. I pick up the tortoise underneath my arm and say, "Come on, guys, let's go."
I try to bite him very hard.
I put the
You know-
tortoise in my in a rucksack, not my bag of holding, just the rucksack.
Oh, that's
I will
disrespectful.
start chewing through the material of the rucksack.
So, as everyone begins fighting another battle, making their way up towards the top side of this ship, you guys are pulled up on deck. And sort of, as you sort of hear the thunder behind you, as you guys are beginning to take off, you can see sort of scores of slot beginning to pour into the place where you had just left. But with that, we're all back out on the open seas, open skies, space of Limbo. As you guys are sort of getting settled, old Nathan Windmerrill, the captain of this vessel, even though it's technically your vessel, but he's captain if he's on the ship, he goes, "You guys look like shit. Lord, what happened there? I thought they were supposed to be the peace. I thought you're supposed to negotiate for this or something."
Frogs,
To the
man.
other guy.
Frogs, toads, slugs everywhere.
There's a low hissing coming from the rucksack.
Hey, your bag's making noise.
The turtles hissed?
Yes, this is a friend that we found that tried to steal the thing that we were coming for, and I'm teaching them a lesson.
Oh, whatever that means. Hey, if you don't have any more business in Limbo, we can leave now.
Let's go. Yep, let's go.
Alrighty, but I hope your Dizan fella, or whatever his name was, knew what he was doing.
I'm flying, yeah.
Are you gonna? You
hmm?
flying onto the ship, or are you just trying to? You can't fly faster than the ship. I assumed you're already on.
Yeah, but like, I assume that I could like go under the ship and around the ship if I'm flying. I just want to like look around and see if we're being pursued by anything, or if there's any frog hoppers, frog leapers, or
Hitchhikers.
whatever.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a perception check as you're checking your tail.
Damn. Okay.
You don't see anything visibly, and even then, from what you remembered from your previous encounter, it seems very few of them were able to fly in the first place. They had to cast spells to do it. Or only the black ones are able to fly by casting spells. To be more precise.
Gotcha. How close did the ship get to this tower?
Let's
Like,
see. It probably would have been maybe like 20 feet above, like the actual opening on the very roof. So pretty close.
okay. Hopefully that all works out then.
While we're flying away, I would like to do a couple of things. I would like to make a muzzle for a tortoise and put it on the tortoise. I would then like to tie up the tortoise in a way that when it unpolymorphs, it will be restrained.
Can you do me something just for my own amusement?
Yeah.
Can you give me an athletics check against the tortoise?
Will be
No,
terrified the
I
entire
can't.
time.
I
The
refuse.
whole time.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a bad. Okay, if you're gonna do it yourself, I think I just want to see how that
I
plays
would
out.
seek assistance from people because they know how important this shit is.
I'll let you do it with advantage.
I hate you so much.
It's inconsequential, but it's for my own enjoyment.
What do I have to beat?
Go ahead and roll. A tortoise has. Let's
Yeah.
find out.
I'm gonna guess 6.
A tortoise has a +2 to its strength.
What?
It's strong. This is why I refuse. It's better than me.
You're just watching this go down.
So go
Does
ahead
it
and
have
roll
any
me.
bite attacks?
It does. Go ahead, just roll me a d20 +2. Just for this. You gotta
Oh,
beat
I
a
hate
13
that.
with it. You got advantage. There you
Yes.
Wow.
Fuck.
go. Very dexterously, you manage to avoid the snapping jaws. While everyone is kind of watching the crew, just like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like, what an asshole! And he's like, as you're tying up this tortoise, but you know in your heart that you're doing what needs to be done.
Yes, yes, I am.
With that, as Nathan, he's going to be sort of paper in hand given to him by Dazan for the spell meant to take you all back home. You watch these sort of like looking over, it's like, how do you... Leviosa? How do you... And as he sort of takes a minute to slowly pronounce it, goes, alright, I got it. And he would begin to chant, and you'd watch as the sort of glowing light from the runes that surround the sides of the ship would begin to grow brighter and brighter, until eventually the entire surroundings is just a blinding white light. There is that sort of feeling of your gut being turned upside down that you've made yourself familiar with in various teleportation methods. But once light returns, you find yourselves back right on top of your house in the middle of Revedia.
Is the tortoise belly like stomach upset from teleportation? Can I like attempt to throw up on Sparks?
It just
This is
happens.
war.
It just happens. No roll. You vomit on him.
Nice.
I mean, you've got a
Perfect.
muzzle on, so you know, like,
It's really
honestly, you just
messy.
throw up into a muzzle.
Is it like graded or is it like leather, like a full caps?
I would
He
imagine
had to
it's full leather.
improvise. So I don't know. You didn't really bring
Uh,
a muzzle with you.
I know, that's why I would have made it out of leather, pure leather, instead of a grate. That would have been normal.
Well, I don't throw
Just
up.
wrap some leather. Fuck, I
In the
should have just
muzzle.
gone for something like an insect.
Okay,
Well,
then
Put
those
you
are
in a
two.
jar.
See, those things you can kill them on accident, then you got a whole new problem.
Yeah.
You gotta find an insect first of all.
But as you guys are sort of hanging above the city of Revedia, sort of getting your bearings once more, as the past, what's for you guys been less than about 12 hours, was kind of insane, but also kind of just a Tuesday.
Yeah.
As you guys are sort of sitting there collecting with your thoughts, you hear this voice yelling out, "You can't park there! You gotta move! Go to the docks!"
You can't park there.
Ah.
And you just, I suppose we should. If you guys want to get off, I can take it over to the docks. Unless we all want to go to the docks, but he's gonna keep yelling. He's gonna make a scene. I can't get another ticket on my record.
I'm already floating down towards the house.
Do we
Likewise.
know how the Fatebreaker is an amulet, right? Do we know like do we have to like find Terran to use it?
So, the Fatebreaker it's not really an amulet precise. It's literally just like it's almost like two chains linked together. You could hold it in one hand.
Right.
But the actual part about finding Terran, you all had left that with oh, his name is slipping me. He's one of Lara's friends. Who is
No,
essentially
shit, I better get my book.
shit. Who basically you gave him one of Terran's personal affects, so he'd be able to get you guys away, attuned to the Shadowfell in order to actually get there.
Right. Okay. I just didn't know we knew that where she was.
No, wherever you just know that wherever you know she's in the Shadowfell, and best case scenario, you're gonna be going in blind.
Right. Does the city appear to have exploded in our absence?
No,
don't
it
think
just,
about that.
No. The city unexploded. In fact,
Cool.
it looks pretty nice. You know, beautiful sun, beautiful day today. Sun's out. Got a little clouds in there just to keep some texture in the sky. But as you guys, I need to stop that. Get off the ship.
Oh,
Nathan begins taking it towards the sky docks. Sort of walking in through the back door. You would see the only person who currently seems to be home is Dazan. He's just sort of on like one of the lounge chairs, just, like reading one of his books. You know, just hanging
I
out.
would immediately like to go to Dazan, and I would like to ask him if he has any way to stop a sorcerer from escaping. Like any magical manacles or anything that he can, any spells that he can whip
What
up
is it?
in a
Are
less
you,
than an hour.
why, were you going somewhere, or did you not want to go somewhere?
I pick up the tortoise and go, this person has the fate breaker. I turned them into a turtle, but unfortunately, you know, the magic it gives them the... I want to be able to take it before they decide to teleport away.
I'm gonna be like right next to Sparks too, by the way.
Gotcha.
I'm also there.
Everyone's staring at the turtle with hatred.
Looks very mad turtle.
I'm not with hatred.
Oh, and he
Just
goes,
concerned.
let me think. I've got it. I can put it won't last for super long, but I can put up in the field of anti-magic.
Yes, that would be perfect.
Okay, just let me know when you do it now, like this moment.
Yeah, let's go and find a let's go and find a room with no windows.
Yeah, let me go grab my scroll. See, he sort of like puts his book. By the way, I was getting worried
Is she
for.
gonna be a turtle for much longer, Sparks?
She's probably got like with the. She's probably got maybe like another like 30 minutes as a turtle. 20, 30.
Oh, I didn't
Because
realize
we
it was an
immediately
hour.
teleported away. Yeah.
It's a 1 hour duration. But Azan goes over to get his scroll for an anti magic field. along with that, someone just said something and I already forgot what it was. And was it a question? Did somebody ask me a question, or am I just? Oh,
I
Desan was
sent
gonna
you a
say something.
message.
No.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Yes.
I didn't see that. My notifications weren't on.
It probably won't mean anything, but I'm letting you know.
Is it going to be the minute that you're off, you're going to try and teleport away? Is it?
I'm not telling you.
I'm not
Nope.
telling you.
This is a war. This
The world
means
may never
war.
know.
Well, she needs her hand to do this. Someone just to hold her. Someone
No,
big,
short
muscly
circle spell
hands.
means that she doesn't need her hands or anything like that.
Alrighty.
Just kill her. Be fine.
So as Desan is.
Jesus Christ.
As Desan is going through his spell script, he's like, I was starting to get worried about you guys. Jay, he said he'd coming back soon, but he needed to go take care of some business. It's been at least 2 to 3 weeks since you've been gone. I was about to send someone in after you, and then I realized not many people would want to do that.
What?
We've only been gone
We
like
only sailed a few hours in Limbo.
12 hours ago.
See, that's the key word right there. Limbo. It could have been some sort of distortion. Honestly, we're lucky that it was only that long. And so I didn't immediately go after you all, but at least you're safe now. Also, I was terrified to do so, to be frank. I would have done it, though. I'd have just been very scared. Alright, here is the scroll. And shall we get to business?
Yep.
And he is going to cast Anti-Magic Field, creating the 10-foot radius area around him where no magical effects can occur.
Mm-hmm. I take the tied up tortoise into the center of the area.
Yeah,
And I presume Kalis is standing at the one entrance to this room.
Yeah, and as soon as the tortoise passes through the threshold, you see Zentova realized back into her normal form.
Is she
I
still
immediately take
restrained?
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. Turtle restraints transferring over to people restraints.
I asked specifically to tie it in a way that would, when it comes back, that she would be restrained. That was my specific wording. And you said yes.
Alright, sure. We'll figure out how that works later.
I just...
logistics.
To offer her some
Yes, can we
food.
just take the fate break, please? Thank you.
I want to headbutt him.
Okay, you can try.
As soon as he gets close enough, I want to just bam with my horns.
Yeah, I can't tell you not to. That's just gonna be an unarmed attack. It'll just be just your strength.
I don't have much strength.
We
Sorcerer fight! Sorcerer
as a
fight!
turtle.
That is my AC.
So, for a single point of damage, you rock your head back and knock your head into Sparks' face.
It doesn't really hurt that much. I can just go.
It's more an ego thing, really.
Yeah.
I still imagine with a bloody nose, just cause.
Can I take the Fate Breaker?
Yes.
Yeah,
You take the fate breaker.
Yeah, that's we're not even gonna have a contesting.
No.
Tell him, John.
John was rooting for Zentova.
But as
should.
you all take the fate breaker in hands and Tova kind of
What about rooting for your character?
Just spitting curses, what you assume are curses in a very different language.
Which language?
A Slavic fantasy language.
Oh, okay. I just
It's a
wanted to
local
know if I
dialect of
could
common.
Yeah.
Zon just sitting there like, so what are we doing now?
Well, I was hoping that you could possibly teleport her somewhere on the opposite side of the continent.
I mean, the whole thing with teleport is that I have to go too. I don't think it'd be nice if we went to.
Do you have teleportation circle?
How about this then? Do,
I've
do you
got
have
an idea.
any spells that could like plane shift, tie her to a plane of existence that is her own?
Do you like ending the
Banishment.
world? Because you're going to end the world if you don't give me that artifact.
Huh?
Do you have banishment?
I have banishment, but also she said something kind of important just now. I feel like we should address maybe.
Yes, well, we offered her to just give it to her afterwards, but she decided to
You
run
think I'm
away
going
with
to
it.
trust you?
So
I don't know you.
That's funny because we don't know you either.
It's
how do
very
we know
true.
you're not lying?
I would not lie to you about this.
Well, that's an easy one. If you wanted, we can't do a zone of truth and the anti-magic field at the same time. So
The anti-magic field is much more important. I have an idea. I have this wonderful contraption. It's called a teleportation circle mat. So if I place it here and activate it, all Kalis has to do is when it's fully activated, shove her. Boom.
I'm
I
just
After
gonna
I
think we should
kill
hear
this
her
dude
out.
for you.
I'm gonna take the fate breaker and like leave the room so this can't go sideways.
I feel like there's. I don't know. I feel like there's some common ground here. Maybe you guys seem.
Yeah, thank you, Dazan.
The adventuring types, you're all like, peas and pods.
the common ground existed before she tried to plane shift away. It is
Because
gone.
But Sparks, you do also have a history with theft. I've heard.
I wasn't
So I
stealing
didn't
it.
steal it this time.
I was there to get it first, by the way.
And you wouldn't have been able to do it without us.
You don't know that. I was only there for less than a day. I was going to make my way up.
Yes, of course.
You wouldn't have been able to do it for me. Who dealt the killing blow to that thing? It was me.
I died for this.
You died?
You died? Hold on. I did. I can't reach my book.
I pick up the book and open it.
Out of her pouch? Do you know which pouch it's in?
I look for the book on her form.
Okay, this feels a little
Keep your
invasive.
hands to yourself. What are
Yeah.
you doing?
This is getting weird, Sparks, I think.
Keep your
I don't want
paws
to let her
yourself.
go. She just headbutted me.
Well,
You stole an artifact from me. You turned me into a tortoise.
Get my chips. Yeah.
And you tied me up.
that it was important, so you couldn't run away again.
Saving the world is also important, wouldn't you agree?
We could help you save the world if
I don't need your help. I need that artifact.
for a moment, I think I'm seeing a problem here. And I have a solution that might be able to help everyone a little bit. You all seem hungry. Should have lunch.
I don't trust this lunch.
Do you not know what
Agreed.
lunch is? Are you new to Rush? What does that mean?
You put me in an anti-magic field.
No,
What is
I
going
just
to be
made
in
an
this
anti.
lunch?
Probably ham and cheese. I was thinking hoagies.
Hoagies. What these hoagies? It's like pierogies?
Sure, whatever that word means. I'm thousands of years old. I don't know. Is that a
Thousands
new
of
thing?
years. My babuja is also
I
thousands
am
of years
older
old.
than
You
the
know her?
pierogies.
I don't know, and I knew so little words what you just said to me. I think we should all have a wonderful meal. Spark, just rest. You're not you when
No.
you're hungry. You need been out in space for weeks.
I'm flexing the claws in my my hand. Like they just keep shrinking out and going back in. Shink. And Sparks never, like the entire time that you've met him, has never like flared his claws before.
I swear to God, Zentova is gonna like say like any second now like Baron Strahd has taken over my homeland of Barovia. Please help. There's like some hags and stuff.
But
Oh, there are definitely hags.
too much to address. Stop all this. We're bringing up too many different plot points into one thing that has nothing to do with each other's stories.
You're right. Let's keep this simple. Give me the artifact so I can save the world, and then I will be out of your hair.
Kalis has the artifact. We're going to eat food right now.
Are you going
And
to
Agreed.
Are you going to bring it here and keep me in this anti-magic field, or am I allowed to walk around like a person?
If we let her out, she's just going to cast lots of magic.
I'm better at casting magic. I don't care.
Yes, but oh my god, I've absorbed the Russian accent. No,
I'm surprised we don't have like an anti-magic collar type of thing.
Why would
know
you guys
very
have an
much put a
anti-magic
collar
collar?
on me?
Anti-magic manacles is useful,
Oh,
but
didn't
a
the-
collar seems a bit weird.
I might be wrong, but I thought the mind flayers did something like that way back when.
They
not.
did not have anti-magic things. They had psionic collars they used to control things.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
that-
I was thinking like they don't like magic.
Can we just go pick some up at the store real
the
quick?
only reason that I suggest, Zan, that it might not be good is, I mean, I'm a sorcerer, she's a sorcerer. We have the capacity to cast magic without actually, you seeing us do anything, and I am concerned for that.
Oh, I get it. I mean, but Kalis already has the Fate Breaker. It's not even in this room right now.
I know, but I am still worried and stressed and worried.
I get it. Remember, worst case scenario, there's virtually nowhere in the known planes she can go to where I couldn't scry on her.
I don't care if you swear on me. I just want the artifact to save the world.
Alright, what's wrong with the world that you need the artifact?
Well, nothing's wrong with it right now, but there might be. Well,
Now that was not convincing.
Yeah,
No,
I suddenly believe you even less than I did a minute ago.
not like that. I don't know the details, but there's an archdevil involved, and my boss's son, and it's a very bad situation, and the world could be very well in danger. So,
Who's your
yeah.
boss? Do you like?
Well, is the boss's boss, not my direct boss.
Like a
Yes.
like an administrator or like a supervisor?
I think he's what you would call an owner.
Oh,
He owns the whole thing.
Whose name is...
I never asked him what his name was.
Oh, yes, because I believe that.
Do we have like regular manacles?
Yes, I technically do. It was on my character sheet because someone keeps losing my character sheet.
yeah. I don't want to know about all the freak shit you have.
Jogun, could I borrow those and just
Kalis
Mana
walks
pool.
back into the room. What?
mana
Yeah.
pool her?
Yeah, I'll need them.
All right. Miss, if you don't mind.
I do.
Yeah, I
Uh,
imagine so, but things are anyway. I'm just gonna get your left here. Okay. And if you just give me your right, okay, thank you. I'll just like your hands are in front of you, but you can like still like use your hands to like open doors and stuff. And then I'm gonna walk back out of the room and grab the fate breaker again and like literally like hold on to it constantly. Like so I don't like not let go of it.
Okay.
And then I think we should be good at that point.
Agreed.
Okay.
I mean, but like, what are we going to do with her?
That's what I'm
I'm
trying
right
to figure
here.
out, man.
Uh
I've offered my piece. I've done what I can. I literally have nothing.
You offered lunch. That was not the solution.
It was an
I think-
opportunity.
Yeah, I
For
think we
what?
just get common ground in this scenario.
That would require her to give up some fucking common ground.
I have told you everything that you need to know.
You told us nothing,
Let's
and then
go
lied.
sit down
No.
I
There's a
and
didn't lie
devil,
about
and the world's
anything.
ending. Now, you all should know
Oh
of all the
dear.
people devils do try and end the
Archdevil.
world. Archdevil. Oh shit.
Archdevil. Mm-hmm. I know his name.
You
Whose
know his
name
name?
is?
Mammon.
Oh, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Is he your babushka?
No.
Grandma.
It's Baba Uja.
I'm assuming I do know Mamon. Like, I know who it is, but I'm assuming Jingam knows it too,
You
right?
would know who Mammon is, yeah.
Okay, just
You
making
wouldn't have to
sure.
make a religion check. He's like one of the biggest devils.
Yeah, okay, good.
There's some sort of thing that my boss's son did something with him. I don't know the details. I don't want to know the details. And now he's in a big load of, how you say, shit. And maybe the world too. So probably the world too. And I need the fate breaker to break that.
How
So
many
saving the
bosses
world.
do you
I did
have,
not lie.
Zentova?
Well, I mean, I've got my superior, but then he has his superiors, and then I guess superior. I don't know the number. Okay.
So,
Do you know the person?
I know. I've never met him.
I'm so confused. What does this place actually do? What
What?
is your job? What's your
I
normal
count deaths.
what?
I count deaths.
Do you do anything about it, or do you just count?
Well, I give the numbers to people for insurance purposes.
People.
That sounds like a fun job.
Is that like
It is
is that like
very
the
fun.
company's whole thing? Do you just count deaths?
No, that's just my job.
Are they hiring?
I don't know. I don't work in HR. Could you imagine?
So, Zentova, where do you hail from?
The woods.
We've asked this question already, and
We're looping.
she's not going to give
You
us any answers.
don't
since
That is the
have.
answer. I'm not lying to you.
I hail from the woods, in fact, so I know that
We've also
you're
had this
Hail from
conversation.
the woods.
We do not hail from the same woods.
there's no bosses
No.
in the woods.
Don't like a lot
frankly.
of you guys hail from the woods, actually?
I don't.
Yeah, isn't it like just you though?
No, I hail from the plains.
Yeah, but your teacher, she lived in the woods.
And-
The woods are a very good place
Well,
to
the
be.
jungle is different than the woods.
It's a tree. How's it different?
There are very different trees out there,
Temperature.
please.
Technically, jungles are just a different kind of forest. It's characterized by a high amount of average annual rainfall and very very thick underbrush. But that's beside the point. Yeah, we've all come from some nice places, but it kind of feels like we're reaching an impasse here because there's not any information sharing going on.
I have told you everything. You haven't told me why you want the fate breaker.
I asked what
Yes,
your
we
job
did.
was, and I still don't know what it is. Like, what does the company
I
actually
count-
do? Where they're
Well,
okay.
my job is I count deaths. That is my job. It is an
Okay.
occultant.
Okay, it is a little weird that your job is to count deaths and also retrieve artifacts.
Well, that was not part of my job. It is it was a task that was set upon me because it was supposed to be an in and an out, and then it was all crazy and things were exploding, and then there was goo everywhere. It was not a good situation.
How
But
many
we have
deaths
told you
did you
what we're doing.
count when you got to that island?
Like total. I've been
Yes,
working there for many
Just
years, so
that you saw. What, you've been working where for many years?
Oh, the place.
At the island in the limbo.
No. I was only there for a day, less than a day.
Less than
Uh-huh.
a day.
Mm-hmm. Ish.
Right.
What?
So
Oh, actually, now that she can like have like use of her hands again, she like awkwardly kind of goes into one of her pouches and like pulls out like a black book and like opens it and like turns to like several pages and then like pulls the pen out that's like next to it and like marks it.
Could
Got the
I
death.
could I just
No,
like peek while she's doing that? Just like attempt. Just
sure.
like eh.
She can't really do a whole lot to hide it because it's super awkward to begin with. It's just a bunch of tallies.
Oh no.
Like lots of tallies. Lots and lots of tallies.
I
So
see.
how many was that in that disc city?
I don't know that I actually saw any deaths.
They
Well,
died.
that's
All of the
true, they
frogs
died.
were once people who died.
That's a lot. Not the rack of my brain, and
I mean, honestly, in all of the bodies, you can just write off. They weren't alive by much.
what were those? I have to check and see what the population of the city is then, because it's probably that number.
It probably is, unfortunately.
so
I
real
don't think
quick,
I can count them down though.
I do have a confession. The reason I
Yes.
suggested lunch was because I was hungry. I'm going to go eat now, and the anti-magic field will follow me. Does
I
not
love
stay
dessert.
stationary. So if you want her to stop being magical, you're going to have to follow me now. I'm going to the kitchen.
I point to Careless and go, follow Zan.
Yeah, I think we're, you know, sitting down for lunch is a good idea.
I agree.
So
Is
yeah,
this going to result in me getting the Fate Breaker?
Eventually.
Eventually.
As I said. The
That
thing
means
that I
later.
said to you before. We have to save our friend first, and then you can have it.
I know what eventually means.
But you will get it. See, I'm being nice.
I do not trust this.
Why don't you insight me,
Well,
you inside player?
I don't know that Centova is very good at that, but she can try. Did Elijah freeze?
did I?
not for
No,
me.
it's
Oh.
fine.
No.
Oh, there you go.
Channel the inner Taran. Roll that insight check.
Oh, that's actually not too bad.
Um,
There
So
you go.
oof. As you were all sort of sitting around, eating sandwiches around an anti-magic field, there is gonna be like a pecking like on the kitchen window. It's like a very aggressively.
yeah. Can
How
we
long
open that?
into the
You guys
food
have probably
eating?
been sitting. You probably been sitting down for like maybe like. Actually, no. You probably would have just sat down at this point.
Okay.
Then again, you see like a very angry looking, like blue jays don't have eyebrows, but he's kind of got like a weird vibe to him. It's just like pecking on the window, clearly trying to get somebody's attention.
Do you have a
Do I
you have a
recognize
Corvid
this
the
bird?
problem?
This is not a bird from your yard.
I'll go
Do
open
we
the window.
recognize it?
And as what's it called? You open the window. The bird doesn't even necessarily step in. But you would hear a voice come out of it. Not a tweeting, or not even a bird sound. This sort of rougher, like, Zentova, why aren't you picking up your receiver? You're on the material plane. Come on, you've been missing for weeks now.
Oh my god.
We've been calling you for the past 15 minutes. Come on. You can reply to this message. and it's gonna go back to being a normal bird.
Can I talk to the bird now?
No.
What?
Bird! I have been in an anti-magic field. I have been captured. I had the artifact, and then I was captured, and I was turned into a tortoise, and brought back to the material plane. Limbo is fucked.
And then we fed her
Well, the
sandwiches,
city is
bird.
fucked.
Okay,
Those are
and I
my
just want to
captors.
stress this. Where no one's hurting the bird. Don't touch the bird. Leave the bird be.
And
Spark's
Bird didn't
already
do
having the
anything
bird
wrong.
in his mouth.
and as you guys are sort of
Just kind of spit it out.
wait, what happened? What did I miss?
Kayla said, we're not hurting the bird. Nobody do anything to the bird. And I said, Spark's already having the bird in his mouth.
It doesn't taste good. You bite down, you realize it's metal.
Ah. Hey, right tooth.
God, it's like when you bite a fork. Ugh.
And a moment's gonna pass by. You see like the bird's like almost like it's like eyes just like reeling in like its head for a second. It goes, you need to send somebody? Are you good? What's going? We got a lot on our plate right now. Can you? Is something you can figure out?
I will figure it out.
Yeah, sorry again. You know how it is right now. It's yeah, no, I'm not saying anything else. I'm leaving. And the bird kind of just like sort of like you see like the bird like the head like turns looking at the bite marks left on it. Looking back towards Sparks.
My tooth. Oh,
And
my tooth.
it gives off a normal bird like tweeting and it's gonna
Which plane did you say you were from again?
You didn't.
Oh no, she's intentionally vague about that part.
Hmm. Then can I make it like a general insight check about all this stuff about like saving the world and like the information she has told us?
Yeah. Before it.
I'm just kind of dubious on it right now. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's a hard one to read. You never know what could be behind those eyes, or God forbid, those horns. Horns hold secrets.
Well,
I mean, that's not
mostly.
incorrect.
I'll see my hair.
But
Oh no.
yeah. This is all I was saying. I think we can find a meaningful thing. You need your world to be the world to be saved, whatever that means, right? Everywhere. I don't know if you've ever familiar with Revedia. Something's ending the world every. It looks like he checks his watch. About 15 minutes or so, and we're still here. I don't know precisely where you're from, but I'm starting to narrow it down a little bit. Oh, bless you. She's certainly not, at least from the material plane. I feel confident guessing that. That still leaves a lot of things in the picture. So, we'll use this fate breaker. We have to help our friend. That's something we're not budging on. And maybe... No, then not maybe. We don't need this thing afterwards. Do you all need this for something else afterwards?
No.
I don't even know what it does.
We had the whole, like...
Yeah,
we had a whole, like, mission briefing.
To be fair to Zan, she did die like an hour ago.
I know, but when she was
Feels a bit
alive,
fuzzy.
she saw my slideshow. Okay.
Sorry.
Well,
This is
slideshow
out of
need more
meta.
pictures.
That was definitely like, 8 months ago.
Yeah. Oh. I thought of an idea. We're going to go see Marisil, right? Maybe if he has something cool that could be a little cherry on top. You ever get a you ever gotten a prize for someone who was the kind of like the son-ish of the Raven Queen? Not exactly, but kind of. The spawn. You like the Raven Queen,
Ever
right?
gotten? Do I? I mean, I guess I've never met her.
Have you met any gods? You're thinking too hard about that. It's a yes or no that usually comes pretty quick.
Maybe. What is a god anyway?
You've met her in her doings. The
Oh yeah, I got you, Ethan.
god of death, the god of
Thank you.
passing and transitioning. I thought, isn't that lighting it up any familiar territory for you?
I still don't think that I've met her, but you know, she does
Well,
good
just you
work.
work in similar fields, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of overlap between you two, actually.
Yeah, you know, I don't always attend the conferences every year, so sometimes maybe I miss her.
That was sarcastic, I think.
Was it?
I quite literally lived under a rock for almost a millennia, so I don't know.
A choice?
No, but we're not here for my backstory. Look, either way, if you want to be happy with with what it is, that's kind of the only really way we have going forward. Because I don't know if you see him going to Kalis. He's a really big guy, and you're probably not going to be able to take that from him.
Hmm.
We can get in contract
Do
if
you
you'd like.
think? Contract.
Yes. I know a guy. It's a good types of
Who do you know?
You don't know him.
Hmm.
But there are certain devils that help. You can have them as intermediaries for contracts and things like these.
A
That's as
devil.
binding as anything.
That is what got everything in the problem to begin with.
Oh, I see. Well, you're not signing a deal with the devil. He's just there.
Hmm.
Let's just forget the whole devil thing.
Oh, what? I
You
wanted
can't
to.
actually do that.
I wanted to summon
I
a
mean,
devil. I haven't gotten to. I learned how.
We need to
I mean,
help out
it's
our new friend here.
Is the anti-magic field not up? You can't summon a devil.
Ah, I could summon a devil if you promise to be peaceful. So I guess I'm not summoning a devil because no one wants me to do that.
I can promise to be peaceful. I do not wish to fight you in your own home.
Could design insight check that.
I would even check it.
Problem is, Desana's many things. You may have noticed he's not particularly wise.
5.
Good for my
Hey,
own sake.
Juggin has a chance of beating the deception check.
What the
Or
ancient
persuasion.
clone of the ancient wizard who ended his own civilization is not particularly wise?
What? Who'd have thought that? That's so
What?
crazy.
Who'd have thunk?
They had lots of good ideas back then.
Like, I believe her. She said it. Has to be true.
Look at my face. Would I lie?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think you are now,
Well, you're
but
right. I'm not.
okay.
Are you rolling a check? Or are you
No.
actually being truthful?
She's being truthful. She will be peaceful, and she does not want to fight you in your own home.
Can we, maybe wait a couple hours? Some of us are still like looking at Actually, I don't have a wound, do I? Because the power of kill doesn't actually leave a mark.
Yeah, it kind of just like makes your brain stop having electricity. So
Yeah.
like you're good. There's no visible wounds.
But
give me a second.
aren't you at,
like,
I'm just
0
gonna,
HP
gonna
or 1
work out
HP?
how many times I can heal you, Juggin, before my thing drops. Basically, if it's low,
To be fair, we did
Okay.
have lunch. Is that considered a short rest?
Yeah, lunch should be a short rest. That works as well.
Okay, I'll just take a short rest. You don't have to keep doing that.
It's infinite. There's no downside.
Nope,
Can
not
I
a
do
long
a
one.
short rest? Where's a short
One,
rest?
two,
There's a
three,
short
4,
rest.
5,
It's
6,
the
7.
top
You can have at
with
least
the
7
fork and
total.
I got
knife.
it. I got it. I got it. I don't want to do 15. I
My
just
brain
want to
short circuited.
do.
I heard 3 sentences at once. Help.
Does it let you choose after you hit roll?
No,
what?
just rolls for you.
That's how many hit points you get.
8.
Chicken? 78.
78. Well, thank you.
I mean, it's still up. I could heal. Does anyone else want healing?
I'm pretty good.
Okay. So, no more anti-magic field. We're all having a pleasant, nice meal. Isn't this a great time, guys? Don't we all like each other?
It is a great time. Elijah, I'm gonna send you a message.
Oh no.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna send you a message. Oh, I sent a message too. I can be in that coolness.
How do you roll hit die, guys, on this shit?
Short
You
rest
go
You
to
hit
the
and-
you
top.
hit the knife and fork,
Yeah.
and then you go. It should just have like a roll for one of your available hit die from your classes.
Where is the knife and fork? Is
It's by your
right.
level
Yeah,
on the top.
yes,
Is-
thank you.
next
Yeah.
to the tent.
Alrighty. Let me just.
5.
We are having a good lunchtime.
That's a D6. Sparks, keep rolling.
Give me one. Yep, I just gotta.
Gotta work out how many hit points did I go back first.
It does it for you automatically if you look at your hit point bar.
Oh, does it? Oh, well,
Mhm.
thank you.
Yeah, it adds it.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Convenient, right? Elijah. His smile just says it all.
Please, I ask now, Atomic, for the sake of your character coming back, can your other character not fuck us over? We just beg you.
No, I'm pretty cool with this. This is pretty fun for me.
I mean, it's her character. Like,
Pain,
she can be
suffering.
as meddlesome as she needs to be with this interloper that we've met.
You might have to go on a few more adventures before you even get to see Taryn never again.
Hey, someone here should check Discord.
Hmm? Oh, I see what you're saying.
I can tell you it's not me.
It's not me.
Huh?
I'm confused.
We're having a grand old time.
A grand old time.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
I figured as much.
Hey, what's going on?
We can
I'm saying
assume.
we're having lunch.
Yeah, we're having lunch.
Yeah.
These sandwiches are lovely. The ham and the cheese go well together. Not as good as pierogi though.
So, as you guys are eating, you watch as Kalis just kind of starts like twitching out, like kind of like really like fucking weird for a second. Like, what the fuck? Get out of my head! Get out of my head! Get out of my head! And then he just goes back to normal. It had no effect.
Hmm. You okay?
We all stare at
Alright,
her.
I did nothing. I didn't do that.
I'm gonna do detect magic or something. Like, is there anything there that would lead back to her?
Is there
Well,
any lingering madness in your brain? You were by that thing.
Yeah, I'll detect magic as well.
there's a lingering charm spell on Caleb or Kalis of some sort.
But I guess there's no directionality or essence to it.
Oh, I wonder who that could be from.
The madness from the place that we were just in.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, well, seeing as things can't cast spells across planes, I believe the source was nearer our field.
No, some things can.
Hmm?
Yeah. You didn't know?
I don't like
Dazan,
this
y-
guy.
you're
He knows
being
so much.
Dazan, you're being like real.
Are you sure you don't know my
You're sort of
Baba?
like uh, a replying guy, if you will, right now.
Yeah, it's
You're like a
called
guy who
Replying guy.
It's
replies.
called a conversation. Yeah, what's up? Is that wrong?
You're calling him a party pooper?
I like him. He knows so much. Are you sure you
I
don't know
like
my
this on
Baba
too.
Luja?
I should not have to do that for another hour or so.
Wait, are we in the anti-magic field?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
it's
no, he
gone.
turned it off because he's
No.
summoning a demon, right?
No, well, I don't know what the fuck.
Devil.
Well,
The devil.
Sorry, a
especially
devil.
because you guys are doing all the healing and stuff as well with Sparks. Well, I guess you could have walked out of it for that, but
To be honest, I probably would have walked out of it.
So we're not
But
we're not still in. There's not still
no.
anti-magic.
The anti-magic field was released.
Okay.
So we're actually making like a deal. Is this something that like we're okay with moving forward with?
I
think
need
we
that
should do
fate
it.
breaker.
quickly
Well-
before she tries to do something to Kalis again.
You save our ally.
Okay, let me see as he sort of fishes around his pocket for what he pulls out. Looks like kind of like a business card. And
Which one is
Do
going
you
to
guys
summon?
watch What We Do in the Shadows?
Yes.
No.
Have you seen the most recent season? I'm not all 100% caught up, but the genie.
Unfortunately, no, I haven't seen it.
Oh.
I'm behind.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm a little bit too, but like the business card makes me think of the genie, and when you get there, you'll understand. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, I'll pick it back up because I'm kind of on a low of shows. But back to D&D.
It's so funny.
but as he brings forth a few words of magic, you hear him incant the spell of summoning, he ending it with the creature's name, which he calls Lock. And there's going to be a moment where like this sort of space like ripples in the air a little bit. It's almost like these sort of cracks are beginning to form in the middle of the air in the kitchen. These hands sort of breach through, grabbing onto both sides, then tearing it open. And then standing around like 4.5 feet tall, looks kind of froggish, but not like the frog you guys met before. You would see this creature make its way through. That was faster than I expected for you to be calling on me, Don. Yeah, it's for a different thing. It's not about them anymore. It's about them, but for other reasons. He goes, okay, all right. So I'm assuming, have you guys figured out the terms yet, or do we need to get that settled as well? As he sort of like moves his way, not even really like asking, just like sort of pulling up a chair over at the table. You watch as he sets down a few sheets of paper, and he's got like this quill in his hand. Like, who's the parties involved? So we know we can start getting names down and everything.
I point to all of us, and then I say we are one group, and she is the other.
And you're all signing on to this, just to be clear. The entirety of the group.
I will,
I will
Okay.
also
if no
do
one
it.
else wants to.
Okay, yeah. No, I just need explicit consent. That's all. So we'll get you guys, and you watch as his like eyes look at you, and like they like sort of like glow and flicker rapidly. Okay, there we go. And then he like writes your names down.
I'm not gonna be a signatory.
Has anyone ever actually seen my full name?
I don't think so, because
I
I
feel like
really,
we have, but it was a long time ago.
I feel
You
like
ever
we've
told us your
talked about
surname?
your name, but I don't know if we've ever actually been like talked about in game.
I'm pretty sure your former master said it.
No, I think they've only ever called me by my shortened tabaxi name, not the full spiel. Who an incoming Elijah message? Hello.
No, I was just trying to look through her DMs to see if I could remember what the name was. Cause
I can type it for you if you want.
oh, go for it.
No, you got to put it down on this piece of paper.
Oh yeah.
As we make a deal with a demon observer.
No, I had Bella's name. So yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Jungum's name would be on there. Sparks' legal name would be on would be on there.
Is
And
lock spelled with a CK or a CH?
It is. It's almost spelled like latch, but without the T. It's spelled like latch without the T. It's a weird. It's one of the weird.
yeah,
It's a weird devil name.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Kalis isn't really gonna sign.
Yeah, that checks out. Very reasonable. And you miss, assuming you're the other party, based on the fact that you look unhappy when you look at them.
Yes, although if not all of them will sign on, I don't know how if I can trust all of them, especially because the one who won't sign is the one that has the thing that I need.
What are the terms of the contract? Is this does it agree that the group will see the item, or is it like that only the signatories are mentioned?
In the contract, if we're just about the item transfer, we're gonna have to lay out who's going to be responsible for the item before the transfer. So that needs to be a part. We need to figure out who that is. That's going to be important. So we already have two names on here. It makes sense if it's either. I'm just going to call you Sparks. I'm not saying that whole thing. Or Jagun.
I can do it if you want.
I can also do it. I feel like
Flip a
me
coin.
and
all
one
right.
is heads.
Okay.
And
Do you want
what
heads
do you
or
call
tails? I'll go tails.
it? Was tails.
Okay, so you'll be the object holder. Upon the completion of whatever terms, this will be transferred to you, Zantova. Now, what are the actual terms of this transfer? Is it just the use of it once, or for the retrieval of your friend, or whatever the like? What's any specifics to be aware of?
Safe retrieval of our friend,
After the safe retrieval of your friend, Aaron.
Taryn.
Now, with that being said, if she were to die in
And
the
that-
course of this, unrelated to the Fatebreaker, would that void the contract? Is that something where is that a stipulation we're putting in here?
I still would need the fate breaker.
If she dies not related to anything that she has done, be it by herself or anyone that she has told, and therefore indirectly affected the outcome of our friend's life.
Okay, we can do that. We can get that on.
I don't understand what your friend dying has to do with me not getting this artifact that I need.
Well, if you are responsible for it, then you don't get
I
it.
don't even know who she is. Why would I be
Exactly,
responsible
so
for
there's
it?
nothing to worry.
It's just-
If she is to die with nothing related to you whatsoever, directly or indirectly, then you can have it.
It's important that we get the terms. I mean it with no pun, but the devil is in the details. He makes like a sound with his mouth at the side of it.
And also, specify in the deal that you can't use the fate breaker to break the deal.
I would have the fate breaker at the time. Why would I? The deal would be done once I have it. Why would I use the fate breaker?
Well, I don't know.
to
You could
break-
use. You could.
How
yeah.
would I?
Is that something you can specify?
That's things we said that might even get a little convoluted because I feel like we'd have to have a secondary contract with terms about not breaking the prior contract with the fate breaker, but then you'd have to be able to have something about not breaking the primary or the backup contract with the fate breaker. It gets very convoluted. We can put that in there, but it's going to be hard to enforce.
I think this is more
Contract be
just pointing out
completed.
the fallibility of this whole process, considering
But
this is
wouldn't
all
the
about breaking
contract?
You can
contracts.
always
But
include a
wouldn't the
contract.
contract? Mm,
You can probably put a clause in the
fine.
contract. If she were to touch a fate breaker, it would inevitably be her death. So
Oh, yikes.
yeah,
That was a bit
that's a lot.
much, but
I helped you
Maybe.
guys kill a thing.
well, we're here talking about you trying to welch on your deal. I don't think you should be welching.
I'm
Welchers.
not. I can look. Listen. How can a contract be broken to get me the fate breaker? By the fate break, I would have to have the fate breaker, and the contract would have to be already be fulfilled if I had the fate breaker. So there's no reason to put that in there.
Well, the terms are that we're not giving the fate breaker to you until the
I think
emancipation
we
of our
can move
friend.
past this point.
So-
yes, I think we can.
I
I
think
think,
we
can.
it's fine.
I'll improvise. I think we can move past that one. But other than that, it sounds like the terms seem fairly settled. A safe retrieval of
there any-
Taryn, given that her death does not happen due to any direct or indirect causes by yourself, and the fate breaker will be yours once their task is complete.
Do you
How
have
will I
any
get it?
stipulations?
Do
We'll
they
give
have to
it
bring
you.
it to me? Can I just get it? Like, how does that work? Do I have to find them again? Do they have to find me? What is all of that?
I mean-
how do?
If you help us, you could just take it immediately.
After
Help
we return to the material plane, we will transfer it.
We also have a post delivery service. It'd be a slightly extra charge, but I can add that on there for deliverables at the end of the contract.
No, we don't want to pay for expedited shipping.
Okay. Okay. Figure it out. Okay. Do it yourself. Just offering, being a nice guy.
Even though you just wanted to include my death in the contract, even though I helped you kill something else and I have not want to wish death upon any of you, if it would expedite getting me this artifact, I will help you.
Are you going to sign all of that next to your name?
I
I
will
feel
be
like that's
writing it. I could
Article
just sign my
like
name.
6, right? That's how that
Probably.
works.
Do her pen strokes do an eye roll?
I can't write anything. My hands are tied together.
It seems
You
we have the
can.
terms.
You
Oh,
can write
Jody
with your
Seed. Ruh-roh.
ruh-roh.
I feel like what's his name? Dazan's job is literally to help us with this, though. So I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
he's in it.
He's been real
Oh.
like he made a grilled cheese while you guys have been talking, and he's been real busy with it. Responsibility carrying his
gee.
like, oh, sorry. Yeah, the terms themselves sound fine. I mostly covered anything on the back end you could worry about. I don't see she's going to legitimately be a threat. The delivery is taken care of. The consequences for breaking the contract, I think, is something to be considered on our end of things. If we were to
Yes.
not deliver the fate breaker under the given
Death.
conditions,
Death.
Death?
You die. I count it. You die, I count it. Then I get the fate breaker anyways.
It felt aggressive, but that's not my call ultimately. But if we want to do death on both sides, I'm sure would that be something that. And Locke's gonna speak up now to clarify: is this death and the containment of your eternal soul as well, or just death?
Where would we contain it?
Oh, I'd get you.
Definitely
I-
not that one. You can put her like. I
So
feel like I
normal
need
death.
by split jars. Yeah, normal death, because I want to bring her back. Of course.
Okay, there we go. That's perfectly fine. That sounds what?
Can we put a country that you can't take her soul regardless? Because I don't trust you.
What I missed? Because I disconnected.
We were talking about the
Oh, we're talking
stipulations
about
for if you
death.
guys were to for you guys were to break your side of the
Okay.
contract.
The last
And-
thing I heard was Taran saying, Atomic Liz saying, something
Three
about.
names.
Yeah, I just went through all of them.
You missed Cedar.
Even though, I think was the last 2 words you said.
Oh,
I don't
no
remember.
idea what I was saying at that time.
We were all politicking.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah. Too much.
It was in regards to me asking the idea of you helping us.
Oh, I said, even though my death was like on the table or something like that for a thing, like if it expedites the retrieval of your friend, then I'm willing to help.
Oh, I see. It was a nice thing. Right, good.
Surprisingly.
Okay, it sounds like. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just asking you guys what was the terms that you come to, just to try and get an understanding of. Sorry.
The only
disconnection.
the only thing you'd missed was the terms for if you guys were to break the contract, and it would be death, and the devil doesn't get your soul because Juggin was being picky about it.
Oh, very nice. I like you, Juggin.
Of course.
What about death? Both of us?
Death
Is
on
that
both sides.
just
Death on both sides.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
That's
Death on
what
both
started
sides?
the whole thing. The
No,
death
no,
for
no,
me started everything.
No, I'm asking about the soul thing for both sides, basically.
Oh. No soul capture from me. Please.
Okay.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I want to put in Osiris's hands.
All right.
He's trustworthy.
We have our terms. Free to sign when you are willing. Read it over. No special tricks here. One of the good ones.
Is there any I'm gonna read it. Is there any funkiness in the contract?
No. Everything seems to be quite word for word what was spoken.
All right. I dip my.
Does it include the arguments, or is it an abridged version?
No, the terms were word for word.
Yeah.
But you do see like
Pretty
his
funny.
personal scribbles on the side, and there's like he has like a small doodle of like Kalis that he just did while he was bored, waiting for you guys to finish.
Marginalia.
How do we sign this?
Well, you could.
Obviously in blood.
Ew, no.
Oh.
These are two names. Just start the writing, and your name will be revealed to itself. As long as you are intentionally writing on it, it'll be taken as your commitment. And he's gonna slide it over. One of those
I
fancy
sign it.
hell queens. Wills, not queens.
I sign it without, even skipping a beat. And for those of you looking, Sparks'
I will be looking.
full name
Actually,
is Sparks Fly and Catch on the Wind.
I'm gonna write that down, even though Zentova doesn't care.
I know, but Liz does.
You're right. He does.
Ooh. All right, my full name down.
What's Juggin's full name?
I don't remember Jungo's last name.
I don't think Jungum actually has a last name. I think it's just Jungum.
I thought there was one.
But it's spelled correctly in the proper language.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, there's some this weirdo speaks fucking Korean. Whatever.
Yeah.
Another
Far
dialect.
Eastern. Yes, an
Here we go.
It's the people of Idona. They're all Korean.
Zentova signs
It's supposed to
that.
be Greek. Fuck. All right.
What's Centova's full name?
That
Just sent over, nothing else.
Mm-hmm. Well, she writes it in I put it in the chat thingy.
Oh. Oh, okay. But like in English?
No,
It
no, that's
wouldn't
what
be
she
English. My name's not
signs.
English.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, pain. Okay.
It's just Zentova.
I see.
And with that, the deal is signed as he sort of folds it up into his hands and just into smoke. Goes, alrighty, well, seems like my work here is done. Dazan, you're covering my fee, of course. And just out of curiosity,
Would you like a sandwich?
Oh yeah, that'd actually be kind of nice. Yeah, like a sandwich.
I,
We don't really get
I hand him
sandwiches
a
down
ham
in
and
hell. We
cheese
usually
sandwich.
just eat each other. I'll take that.
I hope you enjoyed this.
But real quick, before I unfortunately rip from this plane, out of curiosity, Zentova, do you have like any ins you could get me into the shop sometime? I got some stuff I've been looking for. You know, I figured maybe we could build some rapport right here through here, and then maybe if you have a business, I can give you my business card, and then maybe we could.
Give me your cards and I will think about that.
Cool. And he's sort of fishing around, and he hands you a card. And as soon as it leaves his fingers, you watch as his on hand almost like reels back, and you see him go ah as he is right through the crack in space he came from.
I have a question. Zentova.
What is your question?
How much do your services charge?
For what?
If the devil is asking.
For what?
Just what you do. Mostly. I guess retrieving artifacts for the most part?
No, I count deaths.
Well, yes, but you also can't get artifacts because you're doing that right now.
Well, that was a special assignment.
Okay, but how much is the special assignment?
I don't know how much it is charged. It's not. I don't work in finances either.
Okay, but how much were you given?
I'm not going to tell you my pay.
Well, I'm trying to work out in case we need to like hire you instead of go against you.
You know, in the case of finding the most equitable pay, it's actually to your benefit to share that with those around you. That way, you know you're not getting undercut or being taken advantage of. You could be overperforming in your field and being underpaid, but you remain ignorant because you keep information like that to yourself.
I know I overperform in my field, but none of these people are my coworkers, so I don't need to share my pay with them.
Yeah, you're in the similar fields. They're more freelancers,
Right, but they
though.
don't. They are freelancers. I am not a freelancer. It is comfortable money.
Now, if we were to put a number of zeros on it.
Are there zeros in it? I don't think. I think it's mostly other digits.
I want to kill this lady.
Hey, that's not part of the contract.
I take
It's
the
true.
fate breaker, for I am the one that is supposed to be holding it.
Listen, Dazan, that was your name, right?
That is true.
If I'm going to be helping out to expedite this return of the stolen Fatebreaker from me, which I retrieved first from the corpse of, well, not quite corpse, not quite corpse of Sandam, I can teach you how to make pierogies.
I have no idea what that is. Is that a spell?
Oh, it is better than a spell.
Can't be. Only things better than spells are things with cheese. I don't know what a pierogi is.
You can have cheese in it.
Gentlemen, if you would go rest, we have work to be doing. And lady, I apologize, Miss Juggle.
Thank you. I curtsy.
And the terms of the contract are the exchange of one cheese pierogi. It's one cheese one cheesy pirogue, if you will.
You can't make just one. Come on now, that's just cruel.
I don't even know what a pierogi is. Like, for real.
Like a
Kind of like a
potato
dumpling.
no.
dish.
It's a stuffed dumpling pasta, not pasta, but it's amazing. It's
It's like potato pasta, right?
well, no, you use regular like dough to make it, but you can stuff it like potatoes and cheese is really traditional, or like you can do like onions and potatoes, or like you can do like anything that you can like stuff in there, like feta cheese or something. It's delicious.
Alrighty. With that, I think this is a fine point to put a pin in things. In the next session, we'll actually in full force begin with I don't know what we're calling this, the assault on the Shadowfell, the rescue of Darren, however this will turn out. Good fucking lord. I need to take a Tylenol after this.
Then Toby would be like, take the manacles off me, I will teach you how to make pierogies traditional way that Baba told me.
Who's Baba? What does that mean? Why do you keep saying that?
Baba Uja. She's my Baba. She's my Baba Uja.
That also sounds like a spell.
I don't think so.
Anyways,
So anyway, if you could help me break the contract by which Strad von Zarvich is named Terror Lord of Barovia with the Faithbreaker, that would be really helpful, because I don't like it. Not that that's gay.
what?
Right?
It sounds like a Barovian accent.
Anyway, yeah, no, this is a wonderful spot to pick up on things next week, as again, I guess there's not even really any money preparations that need to be made unless you're gonna go buy a shit ton of potions or something.
Yes, we do need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put that on the to-do list. But with that, I'm gonna end the stream. We're getting the fuck out of here. We'll see you. Probably not next week. Let's be real.
Next year?
Yeah, it's the holidays. Later.
Maybe